Hey guys, Colin here, and wanted to show you what I'm doing right now. Just took a sell position for the USD Japanese yen, okay, and just wanted to explain why, okay. So if we're looking here on the 4 hour time frame, so this will tell us basically what's going to happen over the next couple of days, next day or two. We had a major move here from oversold territory going up to overbought territory now. That was a pretty massive move on this RSI, and we had a relatively short distance, right? Maybe about 1,000 pips or so, a relatively short distance. However, we've just pierced through the 200-day moving average. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so we got, of course, two particular scenarios. If this continues to want to make a move up, then our next, as we can see, the next resistance point is right here at 139, right? So I don't think it has much higher to go if it wants to venture up a little bit more before it has to come down and cool off if it wants to continue to journey up. But right now, of course, I entered a sell position, and let's zoom in so that we can see why. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. So we actually see the 1 hour time frame. If you want to know what's going to happen in the future, look to the left. So if we look to the left, we realize that this area before 109.883 was major resistance before a big push down. We see that it came up again and tested it, pierced through a little bit, but again, major move down. And then it came up again and another major move down. So they're showing that this is a key level of resistance. So that's why I had my order set from last night, but when it hits 900, my order was actually at 900. As you can see, it went up to 912, and then it started to come down a bit. So it's kind of battling in between right here now. However, on the RSI, we can see that it's very overbought, very overbought. So this needs to come down a little bit so that it can have a bit of a cool down if it wants to continue up. So this is why I have my this point set at 900, and I have my take profit level just above where it was having some major resistance, right? So I think I have it on 770. Because what normally happens when it comes up, this is the fourth time now, it's going to be battling with this area trying to break through. Like I said, we're very overbought now on the 1 hour. So normally that requires a little bit of a cool off for it to continue moving up if that's what it wants to do. But I am expecting for it to come down just for a little correction at a minimum, right? At a minimum. So that's why I've placed it right there. I put my stop loss at about 230, because as you can see right here, this is the next major point of resistance, 110, 139. So if it breaks through that, right, I have mine at 110, 230. So if it breaks through that, there's nothing to stop it from going further up. I think the next major point we're looking at is somewhere up here, right? So so that would be its next major move up. No real solid support or resistance, prior to that for quite some time. So that's what we're looking at right now. Sorry about that, folks. And that is why I've entered a sell position right here. As you can see, this is a confirmed level of resistance. Looking for a trade just right in between there. And I have another trade set further down, because if it breaks the next couple of support levels, then we'd be looking for it to come back down to touch either the 200-day or back down to the 150-day. before making a move back up if that's what it wants to do. Okay, so I actually let the chart react first, and then I trade based on how it reacts. All right, take care.